Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Abu Abdullah and I have been working as a lecturer in English at Pasuki Begum Anwar Degree College, Alai Ranganj. Today I will discuss about Unit 13, Lesson 2, Art and Music. Actually, the unit includes art and music, and today's our main topic is about folk music. So question may arise: what is folk music? So you can think about what is folk music. Actually, folk music is the music which springs from the heart of a community. It is the music for the common people, and that's why we can call it it is the music for the commoners. So folk music just represents our own culture, tradition, own viewpoint, our life, our culture, our tradition, our natural beauty, and that's why folk music is consistent of nature, natural life, river and life, environment, own viewpoint, ideas. That's why folk music is the music which is called for the common people, which is composed for the common people, and no regular practice is required to sing folk music. Folk music consists of songs of a community that is uninfluenced by the classical or sophisticated musical rules and standard styles. And Bangladesh has a heritage of rich folk music, and because our folk music represents ourselves. Our folk music represents our own culture. Our folk music represents our own farmers. Our folk music represents our own nation. Every country has their own own respective folk music, and folk music represents our own culture and tradition, and that's why Bangladesh has a heritage of rich folk music, which includes both religious and secular song. And our folk music is consistent on our religion as well as secular song. And folk music may be described as an ancient music because it springs from the heart of a community. It is the ancient music, and no regular practice is required to learn folk music. It comes automatically from ourselves, from our brain, from our mind, because what we think ourselves just we can express through our folk music, because it is consistent, it is based, it is composed on religion, on our religion as well as our culture. Because there are some elements of folk music. First one, folk music is composed on the basis of culture. Folk music is composed on culture, tradition, religion, natural life, natural beauty, environment, river and life. Yes, what I'm going to tell you is that there are some element of consisting of folk music, such as culture, tradition, viewpoint, outlook, tradition, religion, nature, natural beauty, environment, rivers and life. These are the elements of composing folk music. So there are some elements for composing folk music, and these are the culture, tradition, religion, nature, natural beauty, environment, rivers and life. And this music springs automatically from our mind, and no regular practice is required to learn and to practice folk music. And this music is uninfluenced by the rules of classical dance and classical song or popular song. I mean, folk music is totally uninfluenced by sophisticated music or sophisticated styles. I mean, classical song, classical tunes, classical dance, and modern song. It is totally uninfluenced, and there is its own rhythm of folk music, and any mood or form created by the combination of tune and dance and voice may be described as folk music. I mean, the combination of the three qualities, I mean, just folk song, folk dance, and folk tune. The combination of three qualities may be called folk music. For example, baul songs are the combination of tune, music, and dance. So, just now what I am going to tell you is that there are some characteristics of folk music. There are some characteristics of folk music. Have a look. There are some major characteristics of folk music. Of folk music or folk song. There are some major characteristics of folk song or folk music. First one, it is composed by rural folk. It is composed by rural folk on the basis of ancient music transmitted orally. I mean, it is composed, first one, it is composed on rural folk. It is composed on rural folk on the basis of ancient music transmitted orally. Again, what I am going to tell you is that folk music, the first characteristics or major characteristics of folk music is that it is composed on rural folk. It is composed on rural folk on the basis of ancient music transmitted orally. I mean, folk music transmitted orally. It comes from generation to generation, and no regular practice is required to learn folk music. It comes orally from generation to generation, and it is such an expression by which we can express our own viewpoint through singing folk music. So first characteristic is that it is composed on rural folk music, rural folk on the basis of ancient music, transmitted from generation to generation. I mean, transmitted orally. Secondly, these ancient music have not been influenced by classical or standard rules and styles. Number two, this music or this song is not influenced by classical or standard musical rules and styles. Have a look. Number two, this music, I mean folk music, folk songs are not influenced by classical or standard musical rules and styles. It has own rhythm, and it comes automatically, and it is transmitted orally from generation to generation. And the dialect of folk music are so easy. The dialect of folk music are so easy, and it is composed on local dialect. Folk music is composed on, number three, have a look. Folk music is composed on local dialect. Folk music is composed on local dialect. Again, folk music is composed on local dialect, and no regular practice is required. And next, it is composed by illiterate or semi-literate people. Folk music is composed by illiterate or semi-literate people. Again, folk music is composed by literate and semi-literate people. This music is not influenced by classical and standard musical styles and standard musical rules. And this is composed on the rural folk on the basis of ancient music transmitted from generation to generation, and no regular practice is required to learn folk music or to sing folk music. Again, it is a spontaneous expression of a language. Yes, it is a spontaneous expression of a language. Folk music is a spontaneous expression of a language, and local dialect and simple tones. Especially, you can see Just for all kinds of folk music, just tune is very simple and it is based on local dialect, you know, and the language is so simple and easy, and it is the spontaneous use of a language. It is the spontaneous expression of a language, because our folk music comes automatically. It springs from the heart of our own mind, and that's why it is a spontaneous expression of a language. By singing folk music, we can specify our mind, we can soothe our mind, we can soothe our unstable mind. So our folk music is like a tonic to our heart. Okay, and number 6, both words and tunes are so appealing, you know. Just folk music, both words and tune are so appealing. Just it can specify our mind, it can soothe our mind, and whenever we can just listen a folk music or sing a folk music, our mind is very pacified and soothing, because the tune and the rhythm of folk music is so appealing, and the words are also so appealing. So it is our it is the word of our own mind, and we can express it is such an expression by which our mind is specified by hearing or singing such kind of music. Again, that's what is appealing. It's a local dialect. Actually, folk music, it is based on local dialect, not standard dialogue, not standard language. It is composed and it is sung by local dialect. And so you know, our language varies from region to region. So every region there are some own respective folk music, such as such as you can see in northern Bhavaiya. You can see just Bhavaiya, Bhatiali, Murshidi, Jari, Shari, Kabigan, Letugan, Grambia, Elkep, repeating song. So every region there are some own regional folk music which represents on their own culture. It depends upon nature and environment. Yes, folk music depends upon nature, depends on nature and environment. Yes, that's very important characteristics of composite folk music, because folk music depends on nature and environment. Actually, folk music is consist of by nature and environment, natural beauty, river and life. So it focuses nature and river and life, as well as religion, tradition, culture. So folk music depends on nature and environment. It is then an explicit manifestation of joys and sorrows of daily life. Yes, folk music is the explicit manifestation of joys and the joys and sorrows of rural life. It is the manifestation, it is the explicit, direct manifestation of the joys and sorrows of the poor people, of pastoral people, you know. And it uses simple and natural rhythm. Folk music has simple and natural rhythm, and it contains an emotive expression of human love. Yes, it contains the emotive expression of human love and separation. That is called Bichchedi song, you know. Bichchedi song is the song which includes the emotive expression of human love and separation, and this kind of song is called Bichchedi song. So Bichchedi song is also one kind of folk song, and by this song just we can specify our mind, because whenever we can get a lot of torment or from others people, from our dear and near one, just our mind is so pensive, and so by singing the Bichchedi song, we can pacify our mind. We can our mind will be soothing whenever we can sing or we can hear such kind of Bichchedi song. So Bichchedi song is the song which is the expression of emotive expression of human love and separation. You know, Bangladesh has a rich folk music, diversity of folk music, variety of folk music, and every nation, every country has their own respective folk music, and they represents on their own culture and tradition. And ours, we are proud of our own folk music because we have variety of diversity of folk music. And these are Marfoti song, Marfoti, Jari, Shari, Kabigan, Letugan, Grambia, Meli Geet, Roop beating song, Lalon Geet, as well as Lalon Geet. So such kind of songs just represents our own culture. Our folk music represents our farmer, our folk music represents our boatmen, our folk music represents our common people, our folk music represents our the poor people. And so they always talk about the poor people, they always talk about our love and separation. They are composed on the basis of religion as well as the basis of nature and environment. So we are proud of our folk music. In Bangladesh, folk music has a great variety with songs being composed with culture, festivals, views of life, views of ideas, outlook, and natural beauty, river, rural people, and river and life. So our just it is based on our culture as well as our festivals also. It represents our festival also. Folk music or folk song represents our festival also. These songs are also about social poverty as well as and material world and supernaturalism. I mean, for most of the folk music, they focuses on our poverty or our just indiscrimination between rich and the poor, as well as supernaturalism, as well as religion, and they also focus poverty about material world and supernaturalism. And there are some mystical song. Mystical song means the spiritual song, which focuses our religion. Mysticism or mystical songs have been composed using metaphor of rivers as well as boat. Since the country is basically riverine, so our country, Bangladesh is basically riverine country. So the Batiali form of important genre of folk song. The Batiali song, folk song is formed and developed according to environment. Folk songs are formed and developed according to environment. Differences in the natural environment are reflected in the people of different regions, such as the dialect to vary across the different region. Bangladeshi folk music, therefore, varies from region to region. Bangladeshi folk music varies from region to region. Thus, there are the northern Bhawaiya. I mean, Bangladeshi folk music varies from region to region, such as in Bhawaiya region, just in northern region, it is called Bhawaiya. It is called Bhawaiya. In northern region, it is called Bhawaiya. As well as in the eastern region, it is called Batiali. Eastern region, it is called Batiali, and southern it is called Baul song. Have a look again. Just Bangladeshi folk music varies from region to region, and in every region there are variety of folk music, and just such as in northern region it is called Bhawaiya, and the eastern region it is called Bhatiali, and the southern region it is called Baul song. So there are a lot of folk music of various region in Bangladesh, and these are Marfoti, Jari, Shari, Letugan, Bhawaiya, Batiali, Marfoti, Baul, Jari, Shari, Kabigan, Letu, Grambia, rope beating song, Meli Geet, as well as Lalon Geet. So these are our own folk music. On the other hand, just our tribal people have their own folk music, and they are also influenced on our own culture, and they have also respective culture. So the culture and the lifestyle of different tribe, also influence our folk music. I mean, what I am going to tell you is that our tribal people, they have also folk music, and they also influence on our own culture, and then they have the own folk music. And tribes like Sautal, Garo, Hajang, Marma, Chakma, Manipuri, Tripuri have interacted with the ethnic Bengali culture and lifestyle of their own. The interaction has been clearly reflected the richness of folk music. I mean, our folk music just are also glorified by the different tribal people, different, because just the different tribe such as Garo, Manipuri, Chakma, Marma, Marong, Mara, Hajong, Garo, they have also the rich, they have also rich folk music, and they also their interaction reflected the richness of our folk music. Folk song may be sung by chorus and individually. Folk song may be sung by individually or chorus. Again, folk song may be sung by individually or chorus. The song which include individually, which sung individually are jari gan, shari gan, marfuti gan. This song may be sung individually. Batiali, Baul, Murshidi, Marfuti, Jari, Shari. This song may be sung individually, and the song which are sung by chorus are Letugan, Kabigan, Grambia, Batagan, and these songs are maybe sung by chorus. And chorus means the group of people. I mean, when the group of people sing a song, this is called chorus. Some songs are really regional, and some songs are regional in character, but others are common throughout the country. Some song maybe partly it is sung both men and women. Just some song are only sung by women. That is called Meligit. And Meligit. But both men and women participate in roop beating song. I mean, roop beating song, it is sung by both men and women. So from today's lecture, we are able to know about what is folk music, what is the characteristics of folk music, what is the element of folk music, what is the variety of folk music, what is the importance of folk music of our culture, of our nation. So, as a nation, we are proud of our folk music because our folk music represents our own tradition, own culture, own viewpoint, own people, as well as they also represent our own common people. Folk music is the music which springs from the heart of a community. It is the song of the commoners, and that's why it is the song of the common people, and it comes automatically and spontaneously from our mind. And we are proud of our folk music because folk music is composed on culture, composed on tradition. Folk music is composed on nature. Folk music is composed on environment. So our folk music represents our culture. Our folk music represents ourselves, and that's why we are proud of our folk music, because Bangladesh is a country. Bangladesh is a country which has a lot of folk music, and it is and Bangladesh has different region and different folk music. We have, such as previously I have told you that northern it is called Bhawaiya. In northern it is called Bhawaiya, and in eastern it is called Batiali, and southern it is called Bhaul song. Okay, now we will know some word meaning regarding the spaces, as well as just we'll try to solve some answer of the questions. Okay, first one, sophisticated. Have a look. Sophisticated. Sophisticated. Have a look. Sophisticated. 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 The word sophisticated means marjito. Sophisticated. Have a look. Sophisticated, marjito obhijat. So it is sophisticated will be cultured. Cultured. Sophisticated means cultured or refined. Sophisticated. It's very updated, sophisticated, modern, sophisticated, cultured, cultured, সভ্য or মার্জিত, sophisticated. Again, secular, secular. Secular, ধর্ম নিরপেক্ষ. Secular means ধর্ম নিরপেক্ষ. So secular means non-religious. Secular means our folk music includes both religion and secular song. So secular means non-religious, secular, non-religious, secular. Okay. And next, spring. Spring means calm or appear. দৃষ্টিগোচর হওয়া, বের হয়ে আসা, দৃষ্টিগোচর হওয়া, বের হয়ে আসা. স্প্রিং, স্প্রিং, আবির্ভূত. কম্বিনেশন, কম্বিনেশন. Again, combination. So combination, combination means যৌথ. Combination. So combination means connection. Combination means connection, connection, combination. So the combination of folk dance, folk tune and folk song are called, may be called folk song. The combination of folk dance, folk tune and folk song are called folk music. Okay. And illiterate. Okay. Appeal. Emotive, emotive, emotive. Okay. Emotive, emotive, emotive means আবেগীয়, আবেগীয়. Emotive, so passionate. Emotive means passionate. Emotive means passionate. Emotive means passionate. Okay. Next word, metaphor. Metaphor. So metaphor, what does it mean? Metaphor, upama. Metaphor means allegory. Metaphor means allegory. Allegory. Upama, allegory. Metaphor means allegory. Metaphor. Okay, metaphor means allegory. Secular means non-religious, and springs means appear. Emotive means passionate. Emotive means passionate. Okay, now we'll discuss about some song about some folk song in our country, such as baul song. Have a look. Baul song. Okay, baul song. You know, it is also a regional song. Baul song. It is also a regional song in our country, and in the southern southern or western, southwestern, it is called baul song. I mean, it is on a folk music, and in the southern and western region of Bangladesh, it is called baul song. So baul song is also called Sufi song. Baul song is also called Sufi song. Baul song represent a particular type of folk music carrying influences of Sufi song. I mean, it influences the Sufi song, and it is mainly sung in an open air. I mean, it is mainly sung in the open air amidst the village audience. Okay, for baul song, I mean, it is also called Sufi song, and it is sung in the open air amidst the village audience, and songs are also used for instruction by guru. I mean, these songs are sung, and these songs come from the guru. The guru teaches this song. Guru, baul. I mean, this is also called Sufi song, and it represents the religion. I mean, Sufism, and it is taught by the guru. It is taught and instructed by the guru. Baul song, and to the disciple. Baul philosophy transmitted orally. Baul philosophy transmitted, baul song transmitted orally from generation to generation, from singer to singer. The language of this song is continuously modernized, thus giving the current relevance and meaning. I mean, the language of the baul song is totally philosophical, and it comes from the guru. It is the baul song is taught as well as instructed by the guru, and it represents the Sufism. Okay, and now a Bhartiali song. Bhartiali song. Bhartiali song is the sung by the boatman. Bhartiali song is the sung by the boatman. You know, just Bhartiali song. It is also a regional song, and one of the folk song of Bangladesh. And this Bhartiali song in the eastern Bangladesh, in the eastern region of Bangladesh, it is called Bhartiali song, and it is sung by the boatman. Bhartiali song is sung by the boatman, and while going down the stream of the river, and they sing this song, Bhartiali song, and Bhartiali song is sung specially by the boatmen while they downstream of the river, while they going downstream of the river. And the word Bhartiali comes from the Bata, meaning even downstream. Okay, now Bhavaiya song. Bhavaiya song. In northern side of Bangladesh, just Bhavaiya song, it is sung by the northern side of Bangladesh, and that is called Bhavaiya. In the northern region of Bangladesh, it is called Bhavaiya song. And Bhavaiya song, Bhavaiya is another kind of folk music, and there are different viewpoints regarding the meaning of Bhavaiya. Actually, Bhavaiya song are sung by the cartmen or buffalo keepers. Buffalo keepers sung Bhavaiya song. Buffalo keepers sung Bhavaiya song when they graze their cows and buffaloes, and they used to sing such kind of song, and in the northern side, and that's why it is called Bhavaiya song. You know. So what we have learned from our lecture from today, we see that our folk music is distorted and distracted, and because of westernization, our folk music is under the threat of distortion. Our folk music is under the threat of destruction only for westernization, because westernization and western music is always entering into our own folk music, and there is a mixture of song, I mean remix song. So our song is distorted and distracted by the westernization. Bangladeshi music is known all over the world. Bangladeshi folk music is known all over the world, and its folk music reflects the psyche of the rural people. Our folk music reflects the psyche of the rural people, and that's why our folk music is well known throughout the world. And because it reflects the psyche of the rural people, as well as it springs from the heart of a community. It speaks for the common people. It reflects the common people. It reflects our farmers. It reflects our boatmen. It reflects our laborers, and that's why it's very important, and it has a lot of significance for all of us. And the Bhavaiya, Batiali, Kobigar, and other form of music entertaining the people. I mean, our people, and they get entertainment from hearing Bhavaiya, Batiali, Murshidi, Jari, Shari. And once upon a time, folk music was one of the best recreation. Folk music are one of the best recreation for all of us. But now, it is sorry to say that we are going to see that just our folk music is under the constant threat of distortion as well as destruction, because for westernization, our generation is going to is going to the western is going to follow the western culture, and that's why our culture is under the constant threat of destruction. Each genre of song portrays different emotion and the audience. Our folk music portrays our audience, portrays a different emotion of the audience. Bhavaiya is known the craftsman song. Bhavaiya is known as the craftsman song, and it is sung by the craftsman. It's sung by the Bhavaiya is sung by the craftsman. On the other hand, Batiali is song of boatmen. Batiali is the song of boatmen. Batiali is the song of boatmen, and it most deals with the life of boatmen. Batiali is mostly deals with the boatsmen. Another song we have, that is the Bichedi song. Bichedi, and Bichedi is a genre which describes the pain of separation of human love. Pain. Bichedi is a genre which describes the pain of separation. I mean, Bichedi song is the song which describes the pain of separation. Which describes the pain of separation. I mean, human love and Bichedi song always deals with the human love and separation. When anybody is separated by his sweetheart, that it is be dealt by the Bichedi song, because Bichedi song is the song which describes the pain of separation. We have also the variety of spiritual song as well, such as Murshidi, Marfoti, Jari, Shari, Lalungiti. These are the spiritual song. I mean, our folk music is variety of genre, and it is in every region there are some own folk music, and some songs are such as Bichedi song, some songs are spiritual song or mystical song, some songs are religious song, some songs are secular song. Every song are very rich for our own culture and tradition. Besides, we have also Marfoti, Lalungiti, Hasan Raja, and which has deeper spiritual meaning. So, dear learners, gradually we have reached the 11th hour, and from today's class we are able to learn about folk music, about the characteristics of folk music, about the element of folk music, and about the significance of folk music. So, and as well as we're able to learn about some meaning of the word regarding the spaces. So I think just all of you will be very benefited from this lecture, and you have to be concentrated. You have to be concentrated and of a study, and practice more and more, and I think that just unit 13 lesson 2 will be very helpful for all of you. Thank you very much for joining with me and Anjumi class, and inshallah our next lecture will be held in coming week. Okay, thank you very much for staying with me, and stay well and stay safe. Allah Hafiz.